go. We are here at Talladega for our next place. Let's see who's going to get out of their pits first. We are looking at Kanzi exiting. He's going to go to his pits, or he's going to go for a flying run right here at Talladega. Get himself prepared. Smoker also coming out. He's also going to go for a flying lap next. So it's Jimmy. All of these cars are all ready to race here at Talladega. All preparing. Demiels are coming out of the pits. Slowly but surely, everyone is coming out of the pits. Oopsie. There. Last time we saw Kanzi actually do a pretty okay run. He did lose out on positions here and there, so we're currently looking at him doing a run right here, going out of turn 1 and 2. This Booker is also preparing himself for a run. Linz is coming out. JKR is also about to start his run soon. And I think now everyone is out of the pits. They're all going to go for a flying run right now. Kanzi is going to be the first one to set his time, and then it's going to be Smoker as second. Kanzi will set his time of 51 seconds. That is going to be the threshold for these drivers to get higher into the for quali, and then for the race. The higher, more further up you start. Simple as that. But the question is which of these drivers will be doing that. Linz right now. He is going to hit. Oh, he's going to start his lap right now. Smoker with a 53. Jim Fuego with a 54. Let's see how Demi will be doing next. Demi with a pole position with a 54.70 right here. MTL taking a third. MTL now with a 54.92. Demi in second. And he does improve on his time. He is 2/10 away, exactly 2/10 away from Jimmy Fuego, who is now currently in pole position or at professional pole here at Talladega. Here we go. Smoker also diving into the pits. See what time will it be for the drivers. JKR improving. I think so. A couple people improving, but no big position changing, as looks like MTL is going into the pits next. He is. Here comes Linz, also Intoxicated going for a run. Intoxicated has been on pole position twice. Will he go for a third time? Will he do a back-to-back-to-back pole position? Will be for somebody else. Linz improves. He's really getting faster and faster. But Jimmy's still the fastest around this oval with a 54.50. Now Ricky's also trying to get ahead. Ooh, they do get close. They get close. Oh, Ricky getting taken out by Demi. Lots of miscommunication right there. Oh, big wreck. I can't tell if the cars are going slow or they're going fast after the wreck from Ricky. Hopefully that driver's fine and into the pits. Man, that's a highlight right there. Jesus Christ. Oh my God. What a move. What an incident from that driver. Now looking at Intoxicated, I think he's going to start his final lap. He's going into the pits. Now he's going into the pits. Yes, yes. All right. In MTL now. Heading for the pits. Unless he's coming out. No, he's just coming out. Pit at the bottom. He's currently third in the qualifying positions. Jimmy Fuego is still your pole sitter with a 54.50. Lowest being Smokero with a 52.439. J-Carb right ahead of him with 200s. Ricky, in 52.160. Then Intoxicated being a 51.574. Linz with a 51.189. Akanzi with a 55.04. MTL with a 54.92. Literally, like almost like six 100s ahead of Kanzi. Demi with a 54.70. And Jim Fuego 2/10 ahead with a 54.50. See if any of these drivers could improve their time right here. We're looking at Kanzi right now. Now we're looking at Demi. Demi, who currently has 5 points in the season, was second at the Limo Spaces 50. He was also fifth at Road America. Also qualified at fourth. Linz, who qualified in second at the Liminal Spaces 50 and actually was the winner. The Liminal Spaces 50 at Bristol. Let's see how he'll be doing here at Talladega. We're looking at Ricky crossing the line next, along with Linz right behind him. No improvement on the times. Smokers heading to the pits. And that would be your list. Jimmy Fuego in pole position. Congratulations to the number 32 for starting up front. Demi in second, MT on third, Kansi in fourth, and Linz in fifth. Really good qualifying session for these 5 drivers. And Linz, of course, in the top 5. Kansi has been in the top 5 and fifth for the last few races. But now, the big one. Let's see how this one will go. As we are about to roll. Starting off with a rolling start next. All cars getting prepared. Demi now ahead. He had a better start. Ooh, the Buckshot Bros almost collided together. They're next to each other. They're going side to side. Look at this. Demi in a Buckshot Bros sandwich. As they're getting onto the tri-oval. Getting everyone prepared. And we are waving green and starting the Vintage.com Showdown at Talladega. Kazi leading the pack right here. Jimmy Flake on fourth. Ricky also trying to get ahead. Jimmy now getting into third is a 1-free. Now Demi, so now it's a 2-free for the Buckshot Bros. Let's see how those two will work with each other. Now Ricky overtaking Spokura at the bottom right here. JK going to the top. Oh, he hit the wall. He had to go back into the pits. Jimmy also getting into an incident. Also had to go back into the pits. Oh, horrible time. Horrible time for those two drivers. And now Kans is all alone. He's going into lap. We're going into lap 2 right here. Kansi right next to Demi. He's now on the bottom. Can he get ahead? Yes, he can. Yes, he will. Will he stick to the top? Demi now sticking to the bottom. Now getting right behind Kansi. Had to smack on his brake there for a second. Smoke Hero overtaking Ricky, but will Ricky fight back? Now MTL with a lot of speed. He's getting ahead. And he does get ahead. MTL in first. He got 2 birds with 1 stone. Intoxicated overtaking Linz right here. Demi now going into the pits. Oh, I think that was a crash possibly. Maybe a mess up for those drivers. Getting tactical issues here and there. Looking at Kansi now going into lap 3. Linz in third. Intoxicated. In fourth. Oh, he had to go wide. He had to slow there. He had to slow down there. Almost hit Linz. That would have been very dangerous. Kanzi now up front. Here comes Intoxicated at the bottom of Linz. And he does get ahead. Linz had to go wide. Going into MTL now currently in the race. Now Linz getting ahead of it. Intoxicated right here going to lap 4. Linz back in the top 3, but will Intoxicated get his position back? Or will it be Linz? Now Kansi is leading the race again. They're going back and forth right here. Here comes Intoxicated at the bottom. Now Linz ahead. Looking at MTL. At Kansi, unless Kansi will go faster. Going into lap 5, MTL still leading, but it could be all going to the number 7. Intoxicated at the bottom. He's going for it again. They're going back and forth on each 2 turns. On every 2 turns, they're going back and forth. Will Lins be able to get ahead? Oh, he runs Lins very far up. He pushes him very far to the top. But will that come in use for Lins, or will has intoxicated? No, that in fact did come in handy for Lins. As he now gets ahead, and we're coming into lap 5. Or lap 6. MTL overtaking Kansi for the front row here. Now Kansi has a scheme look around. Find a way to get ahead. Smoke Hero is constantly side to side with Ricky. Now Kansi going for the move right here. And he will get ahead. Now Intoxicated pushing Kansi very far up to the top. Or Lins, excuse me. He pushed Lins very far to the top. Now Lins at the bottom. And he's overtaking. Going into lap 7. MTL still leading, but Kansi could take it all away right there from MTL. Smoke Hero now has a chance to get ahead of Ricky. They're literally side to side. Here comes Smoke Hero on the outside. MTL now leading. Kansi literally side to side with him too. Lins getting ahead. Now Smoke Hero ahead, but it could all change into the next 2 turns. Let us not pop the champagne too soon. Intoxicated taking a position back. Lins now getting back at it again. Going to lap 8. Demi, Jake here, and Jimmy Fuego unfortunately have all suffered technical issues. So they cannot continue back in the race, unfortunately. Really a bummer since Demi was actually part of the fight. 5 points. Lins also with 5 points. Jake over 1. Jimmy with 4. So he also was in question for some good points here and there. MTL heading in a little moment over there. I think he's going to the pits, but I'm not sure. They're going really slow there. What happened? Lins also going really slow. No clue what happened there. They're gonna Smoke Hero right now. Ricky right behind them. Those 2 drivers, I think, also had technical issues. Yeah, I think they either have technical issues. No, they went for pits. They went for a pit stop. So they did not have technical issues. They all went for pit stops right here. Gonna Lins also entering the pits. All for new tires and fuel. Here's Lins in the pits. Kansi also joining into the pits. Now we're looking at Ricky and Smoke Hero duking it out for the front spot right here. So we're looking at the number 7 also going into the pits. Ricky far behind Smoke Hero. I think he also has to go into the pit lane. Yes, he is going to. How about the 95 also going into the pits? MTL just finished his pit stop. Back into the race. There's Intoxicated. One stint or one pit stop and the rest is all racing again. Let's see how the 95's pit stop will go in a minute. Looking at Linz back there, trying to make good of what he has lost. Now Intoxicated. Ricky is possibly going to get a faster lap than Smoker, but it depends on how it goes for those two. Smoker not getting out of the pits, and he's back in the race. And he's running right there, and Kanzi is right back there. I think Smoker's having tactical issues because Kanzi just overtook him. I think Smoker's having tactical issues right here. Ricky, I think, is also having technical issues. No, these drivers are all fine. They just have difficulty exiting the pits. Here comes Ricky. Yes, here comes Ricky. But now Linz. Yes, Linz right behind him. Could he get him? Could he hold him off? No, he could not. Linz now ahead of the number 5. Now the 23 ahead of the pack. Ricky has a chance to overtake Linz. He's really close. He could if he can. He could if he has the power and the skill and the courage to. I think he's trying to. Ricky now trying to find a way to get ahead. Linz playing defensive, really defensive. Let's see how the 5 will be doing against the 23. Could he get ahead of the Norwegian? Yes, he will. Yes, he will. He will get ahead of Linz. Kazi going into the pits already. Oh, this could not be good for the number 7. This might not be a good pit strategy. Oh, this has not been a good planning for the team. This has not been great planning for the Buckshot Bros. This could all fall away at the last second. Looking at Kanzi going into the pits right here. Oh man, he just lost it all right here. He could have had a win, but due to like terrible pit strategy, oh, that's painful. That is painful. Now Ricky getting ahead. Kanzi just had to do a quick tire switch. No refill necessary, I assume. That was really fast. Now Kanzi has to work on a lot to get ahead as we're waving white flag. One more lap to go. We're looking at MTL right there, leading the race. Kanzi now exiting the pits. This could be the move. This could be the move that could change the top three. Will be Linz or will be Ricky. But as we are waving the black and white checkered flag, we are looking at MTL winning the Vintage.com Talladega Showdown. Smoke Hero up in second. Crossing one lap down, and Linz just on the finish line, overtaking Ricky. Now Linz is in the top three. MTL, Smoke Hero, Linz, Ricky, and Intoxicated is your top five. What a race. What a race.